Holyoke Public Schools is working hard to provide quality services for our students and families with limited English proficiency. We believe in safeguarding the rights to language access for not only our students, but also for their parents and legal guardians. What is language access? Simply put, language access is a right. Holyoke's dedication to complying with language access laws means that in our schools, all parents and legal guardians with limited English proficiency will benefit from oral and written translation services. When parents with limited English have access to language services, it means that they don't have to find someone, like a friend or a family member, to help them communicate with their child's school. If you are a parent or a legal guardian of a student in one of the Holyoke Public Schools, it is important that you know that you have the right to written translations of documents like report cards, letters from the district, and educational plans, among other types of documents. You also have the right to spoken interpretations at meetings, ceremonies, and events. In our school district, we are committed to finding effective ways to communicate with you. In all of the Holyoke Public Schools, you will find posters in English and Spanish outlining our 4 basic principles for providing language access in schools. If you would like to see the poster in a language other than English or Spanish, visit the translation and interpretation page of the HPS homepage provided in your language. The first principle we follow is to keep good track of what your family's language preferences are. The second principle is to translate all essential educational documents. The third principle is to interpret important conversations between you and the school staff. The fourth and final principle applies if your child has a disability and receives special education services. All of a student's special education documentation will be translated and meetings will be interpreted by a trained staff member from the school or a member of the district translation team. There are between 2 and 4 trained bilingual staff members at every public school in Holyoke prepared to support Spanish language access. That's nearly 60 staff members with an academic certificate in educational interpretation and translation. As a result of the partnership between our school district and the UMass Translation Center, those select bilingual staff who have been identified as being strong linguistic and cultural connectors have received a high-quality level of training from professional academic linguists and translators from the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. If you have any questions, or if you require additional information regarding language access services, contact the Pupil Services Translation Office.